I have become the thing that I hate. Those YouTubers who always have their... Look, I just wanted tea, okay? That's all. And I'm filming a video, and it looks... I think it looks cool. Does it look cool? So, I never thought I would say this, but the best thing that happened to me in 2019 was severely injuring my ankle. I broke my ankle in 2 places. I tore a ton of ligaments. I don't even know how many, but I twisted my ankle in 2 places, broke it. It was horrible. I was destroyed mentally and physically when I got injured. I'll put the link for you guys to watch the video if you haven't seen it, about me talking about my accident and how it happened. But the short version is I was racing some guys on my bike. I love cycling. I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do. And I was racing some guys and I crashed at 35 miles an hour, and it was crazy. It hurt really bad. It felt like I had gotten in a serious car accident. Imagine jumping out of a car at 35 miles an hour with no clothes on. That's basically what it is, because cycling clothes are so thin, they just shred when you fall. I was destroyed physically because of my ankle, but mentally because I didn't know what I was going to do. I was burning over 2,000 calories every single day cycling, and now I was not able to do anything. It was really hard. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was really, really hard. I was just sitting there with my foot up for 2 months, not able to walk. But in that amount of time, I was thinking, like, dude, I've neglected, like, so much in my life. This has truly become an unhealthy obsession. What am I doing? And I got, like, really, really strong, like, almost stronger than when I raced bikes in college and traveled around. To get that fit, it takes, like, pretty much all of your thoughts. Everything in your day kind of revolves around that. Like, if you've never seriously done an endurance sport before, it's kind of hard to imagine what that's like, but it truly does. It consumes your life. And I've kind of got that obsessive personality where if I start to really get into something, like I am doing it 100%, to see how good I can get. It's a flaw. It is a flaw. It can be a good thing, but it can also be a really, really bad thing at times. And I've always kind of known that about myself, but, you know, now that I've got a lot of responsibilities and I'm married and I've, you know, got a lot to do, cycling and kind of making that my entire life, I didn't realize that it had really gotten to that point. And when I injured myself and I literally could not do anything for 2 to 3 months, I was just laying on the couch, that really just made me put everything in perspective and really learn, like, wait a minute, I've been neglecting, like, everything. And it was the weirdest feeling, like, just laying there for months with my foot up, icing it, doing everything I can to get it better. And just kind of seeing around me, like, everything I had neglected, but that I couldn't do because I was incapable of doing it at the moment. I realized a couple things that I was neglecting to do, I could actually start to do while I was incapacitated and at my worst in my injury. The first thing was that I could just be more appreciative of my wife and just how much she always helps me with and does for me, and especially, you know, when I was injured and I, like, could not do anything. I don't know, I just realized, wow, I just haven't, like, really been appreciating her that much. Having that mindset and, like, letting her know, I think, you know, really helped us a lot. The second thing was keeping up with learning how to code. Before cycling, and I was obsessed with that, I was actually really, really getting into coding. Like, I was actually realized I was decent at it, and I was able to retain the information way better than I ever thought in my wildest dreams. So I was really excited, but as soon as I got into cycling, I just completely put it off and I never did it again. I had a game that I wanted to create, and I had, like, this idea, and I just stopped. And it was really actually made me sad when I was trying to get back into learning and just how much I had forgotten. But with all this newfound free time, I actually relearned all the information and for once started my game. In just like 3 weeks, I went from not remembering a whole lot to all of a sudden making the entire card shuffling and kind of card mechanism in my game. And I was just completely shocked with how little time it took, and I thought it was going to take forever. I also realized in this time just how little I know how to cook and how much I am dependent on my wife for that, because she was making every single meal for me because I couldn't do anything. So I learned how to cook. I'm actually okay at it. I mean, I can make Brussels sprouts that are like, dude, they're next level. I also was faced with the fact that I had been neglecting to redo my front porch for 2 years and it was rotting under my feet. But not being able to do anything for so long really just gave me like the motivation to be like, dude, I just want to do something. Let's just tackle this crazy project that I have no clue how to do it. Let's just do it. And it was also amazing because I didn't know my neighbor, but he found out that I wanted to redo my front porch, and it turns out he's amazing with woodworking. So I got to know my neighbor really, really well. He came over and he helped me extensively. And then not only that, but then when my foot was all the way better, we finished the back deck, which was, that's a video that's coming out soon. But also he made me this amazing table out of the decking boards that I was just gonna burn. And now he's telling me that he will show me how to do all this stuff. Look, I'm very excited about it. I barely even knew him before my injury, but now we're like pretty great friends. I also started focusing on more than just being fit in cycling. I wanted to be fit overall, like I wanted full body strength. Being fit and being healthy are two different things. You can be very, very fit to ride your bike 100 miles every single day, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you're healthy. And I realized that I was kind of going more towards the unhealthy fit side of things, and it's very easy to do with cycling. So as I was getting better, and I mean, shoot, even when I was on crutches, I was, hobbling over to my pull-up bar and I was just focusing on doing pull-ups, doing push-ups, whatever I could do. And now that my ankle has gotten better, I feel like I'm the strongest I've been in a very, very, very long time. And overall, I just feel so much more healthy than when I was riding my bike, over 100 miles a week. Severely injuring myself made me a healthier person, just overall. I am happier now, I am healthier now, I have better relationships, I am a better neighbor, I'm more involved in my community. The list just goes on, honestly. Life is funny how it can seem like it's trying to destroy you while rebuilding you, making you a healthier, happier person. That's what I've learned over the past 4.5 months now. And yeah, I'm really happy that it happened, which is crazy to say. So thank you, 2019, for injuring me. Be looking for another video next Friday at 12 noon. That's when I post, so I will see you then. And yeah, just stay healthy, guys. I'll see ya. Bye.